everyone, this is Kelly with Kelly Ann Crafts. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator. I always say that different every time I say it, so if you've heard me before, I've turned it around this time. We are going to be working out of the mini catalog today, and we are going to be working with this particular suite right here. It's called Lighter Than Air. We are going to be using I use the dies to cut out the paper, and let's see, what else are we putting on our card? And then I used some of the paper from another suite that's an online suite that is a garden suite. It's really cute paper, and you will just love it. And but anyways, I can put that in a note, or if you need me to tell you what it is later, I can show it to you. I use that as my background. But let me show you the stamp set here. By the way, this catalog went live on January 4th, so it's brand new, and it's good through April. So let's look at what we've got here. We're going to be using the hot air balloons, and these are the dies. These actually fit on the paper, which is so nice. So that's what I did. I used the designer series paper and a sentiment from here to create this card for you. So let me take it out of its protective wrapper, which I usually do beforehand. But now you get to see how I store them. I use these little cellophane envelopes to store them. So this is our card tonight. You can have different balloons here. It just depends on what colors you chose to use. And you'll have little baskets, and it says just a note to lift you up. And then again on the inside, we've got a little bit of the background paper and another balloon. For the outside of my card, I use some more of the cutout balloons, and I put the little baskets. Now, I am seriously thinking of putting a little basket under there so that when it's closed, it's got a basket. To me, that makes sense. So maybe we'll do that with this card. So inside your envelope, you're going to have a beautiful envelope like this, and you are going to have it without a K on it. Whenever I put a K on it, it just means that's the one I'm using for my sample when I'm on a video, so I don't mess up somebody else's that, if I've got it queued for someone. So inside is your card base. It is 8.5 by a 5.5 scored at 4.25. There is on the inside a singular white strip for your sentiment, gives you a little bit of room. A packet with cutouts and some little cutouts for the outside. Your outside designer series paper, and an inside piece of the designer series paper. Say that 4 times fast. It just doesn't work sometimes. So this is a fairly simple card. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to assemble the card as best I can, and then we will get to the stamping and the envelope. So first thing, always burnish it. Even though I fold them in half, they always need a good burnish. And we're going to adhere this out here, so you just kind of decide which way you want your clouds to look. I think I want them going up into more blue, so I'm going to go this way with it. And the other side is a beautiful meadow scene, but we're not using that. This is gorgeous paper. The suite is really, really nice, but I really love this as my sky. It just seemed so appropriate, had all the right colors. Well, there we have the outside just about done. Now we're going to put the inside on. And this, if we look in the original, is just off to one side on the white. I know it seems funny to put a white on the inside, but I like to do that. And when I'm adhering this down, I'm going to go out about, a quarter, not even a quarter, probably 1/8 of an inch, a little more than 1/8 of an inch, but as straight as I can. I'm going to put it on the side. I'm going to actually put this on the inside, and then I'll put my balloon on it once I've decided which balloon is going in the front, which balloons are going in the back, all these choices, easy choices. This is a fun little quick card, especially when you use die cuts to create it all. I mean, you can't get much simpler than that. And I put this down in a inconvenient spot, so I'm just lifting it up. And if you do it ever so quickly or gently, you lift it up, you can reposition it. After it's been there a while, you really can't. This just gives it a little extra weight. So let's open this up here and let's start deciding what we want to put on there. Like I said, we have a few things here in our little bag. That's when we've got 3 little baskets cut out. We have a couple of little pieces for other baskets. I really think it needs another basket, but I only have 2 here. Well, we'll let the one just be without a basket then. It'll be okay. So I happen to like, I put the pink one on the inside before, and I put blue and yellow on the outside. I just look at them and go, what color do I want? I think I may go with the purple and the yellow, because that's kind of a nice complementary color. Of course, the blue, I'm probably going to make it exactly the same. The green kind of just blends in. The purple, nope, I like that one the best. So how I did this is pretty simple. I put dimensionals on this, and then I glued these underneath. Okay, so I'm going to put those on with dimensionals. Let me get some here. And those of you who know me know I like a lot of dimensionals. So I put about 3 on each of them because I want them to stay up. I want my balloons to be nice and high. But what I am doing is leaving it down by the bottom a little bit easier for me to pop in my little baskets. So I am going to take this one here, and I am going to put it on, and I'm going to put it up in an area like a little bit higher up. This looks like a good spot. Okay, and I'm going to use, I said I was going to use the yellow one, so my yellow one can be a little bit lower. Now, if you want to put a bunch of them on the front of this, you're more than welcome. It's kind of up to you how you really would like to see it. So I'm going to set that one there. So then I am going to take a little bit of the Tombow glue, and I am going to just put a little dot on here. It doesn't take much. Little dot will do ya. Little dot will do ya. There we go. And I am going to just slide it up under here so it has some dimension. And I've got, see, it went in crooked, but because I used glue, I've got a minute or 2 that I can zhuzh it. That's a fancy word for get it in the right spot. Zhuzh it. I like to zhuzh. I am zhuzhing away. Woohoo! Okay, and again, I'm just going to set it down there, and then I'm going to make my basket be as even as I can, as straight as I can, and I've got time to move it a little bit. That's what I think is really, really nice with that. So that's that. And then on the inside, on the original one, I put the purple in there, and let's see what my colors look like on the inside. So I have a purple, I have some greens. I could do the heart one in here. I mean, that's a little different. I could do that. I could do the heart one in there. I mean, you end up with an extra one somewhere, so you decide what your extra one will be. But I think it's either the purple or the pink one. I think I'm going to go with the purple here. So this one I am going to glue down. I'm just going to glue it because it's quicker. And I'm going to put it right about there. And then while it's still a little bit wet, I'm going to put a dot of glue on this. And I'm going to tuck it up underneath. Like that. And that is the inside of my card. We've got a basket, we've got our balloon, so now they go together. And then for our exterior, for our envelope, you know, I'm gonna find another little bit of that. I'm gonna put one on that first one. So basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna cut out I'm going to cut out my little basket here and use this basket. Just put a little bit around it. Some people call this fussy cutting. Some people call it something else. I forget what they call it. I call it fussy cutting. Some people call it like cropping, I think. I don't know. My one girlfriend, she does a lot of scrapbooking. She calls it something different than fussy cutting. But, so I did this one here. So I can put this on the front here. I'm just going to glue it. Put a blob of glue on it. I'm going to put a blob of glue on it. And I'm going to go in a little bit because one never knows where that balloon's going to be. And then, let's see. Oh, that balloon's a crooked balloon. Then I can just come in here on top of there with this balloon. So I'm going to glue this down pretty good. You don't have to put a lot on, but just get it onto the edges so that it will adhere down. That's really all you want to do with it. And I'm going to put that right there, like that. There's my balloon on the front side. And then let's put a balloon on the back. And I'm going to put the pink one back here. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. And it's going to look funny until you seal it. But once you seal it, it's going to look pretty cool. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to cut out this other one real quick. It's almost like cutting out a U without cutting out the center of the U. And I am going to place this. I'm going to figure this one out and I'm going to place it down. It'll be so cute when it's done. You guys, you're going to love it. And then we'll stamp our sentiment and we will be good to go. Now, like I said, it doesn't make any sense until we go to seal this and then it's in the right spot. And then I got glue on things. Now, if you get glue on things where you don't want glue, then what you do is you come in with this rubber eraser. It doesn't really erase, but it picks up the glue. It balls it up and picks it up so it's not sticky. There. You can't even tell, but isn't that going to be cute? That's going to be so cute when it's up. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's get our sentiment. Our sentiment is going to be just a note to lift you up. And we're going to do this in Highland Heather. And let me move my scraps and bits apart. Now, it doesn't matter if I'm going upside down or right side up while I do this. All that matters is that I'm on a padded pad because I'm using a polymer stamp. So I've got a lot there, and let me see if I can get this on here as straight as I can. La la la. We're going for it. Hopefully it's straight. Hey, pretty good. Pretty darn good. I am going to take that and run to the bank with it. And I am just going to snip it right here. Remember, if you're ever making one of these and one side doesn't work, there's always the second side. I usually give people longer than they need for it, so sometimes you can do it twice on one side. I was just straightening that out a little bit. Let me close this so we do not wear it, which that seems to be a common theme of mine. Do not wear the stamps. Do not wear the ink. And I wear it anyways. In my last video, I got it all over me. Had to do a recovery on something because I got ink everywhere. But, you know, when there's too much ink, it's time for embellishments. So, let me pull this around. And this is just going to go right in the front here. Just like that. Very cute, very simple. The paper did all the work on this. I mean, the futzy part was just gluing down our little baskets. But how fun is that? Just fun, fun, fun. Well, I want to thank you all for coming, and I still have one more balloon I can use somewhere else. Thank you all for coming today. I really do like that balloon there. Doesn't that look cute? That looks like, what did you do here? You need to add something. I'm going to find another one of those and put it there. But anyways, thank you so much for coming. Again, like my video if you like it. Leave a comment if you can. Subscribe if you would like to see more in the future. I do try to put them out monthly. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.